Last weekend, many of us were awakened by a hellacious noise. I don't know if that's a real word, but it was a hellacious noise from the Ravenswood Transcanada power plant across the East Trench.
Monday.
That was Monday morning.
Well, it started pretty late, so I'm calling it Sunday night.
6
Earlier.
No.
Old-timers will recall when steam releases from the Peace Band plant were not uncommon. At the time, I had worked with their community liaison to limit planned releases to the daylight hours, and years passed without further annoyances. Well, these late-night valve trips seem to be back, but we no longer have local contacts to work with. I've been in touch with the Manhattan Borough President's office, and they have discovered a local company representative. They sent a letter today on our behalf, signed by our 4 local elected representatives, and I'll pass around a copy. I've asked Kristen Allis's Deep Solstice to help resurrect the relationship I once had with Peace Band, so that we might remind them that 12,000 people would like to sleep through the night on Roosevelt Island. I'll let you know when I learn something. And by the way, the contacts that I'm developing now include both Long Island City and Alberta, where this company is located. So I'm hoping that we can get something going so that they're actually responsive to the community. Yeah,
Does the community board in Long Island City have any say about that?
in Long Island City, they probably do, because this is impacted Ravenswood as well. And of course, Carolyn Maloney represents them as well. She's a signatory to the letter.
Just ballpark estimates, about 125 decibels there, which is really loud, okay? You lose hearing at 120, and the threshold of pain is at 130. So it's, and then a jet engine taking off at 300 feet away is somewhere between 110 and 140 decibels. So it's pretty loud. In the past, we've asked about this, and they've said they need to do this because some pressure release. They say, but everything's okay. Well, if it's got to be done in the middle of the night, then that's not a safe condition. You're going into some yellow or red zone or whatever it is. So they need to figure out. We need to understand what the safety issue is, aside from just the.
It's a good point. There's precedent. Back when Peace Band was running that plant, we had the kind of relationship with them through a community liaison, so that I could call the control room up when this happened and say, turn the damn thing off during the daylight hours, and they would. That's the kind of relationship we're trying to reestablish now with Transcanada, and that's working on.
But what I would say is right now, aside from I saw the letter, and I appreciate your help in making this happen, whoever else has contributed to that. But what I got a notification, we got the RIRA notification, but I got a notification from what's it, NYC Notify. So it's not like this was not known. This is known by OEM, okay? And what they really should do, like they did a couple of weeks ago, is when there were planes taking photos and whatever is low-flying planes because they were doing whatever, they let us know in advance. About 2 weeks ago, they were going to do a test on the emergency broadcasting system on television and radio. They let us know about that in advance. So in the same way here, they should let us know in advance that they're going to do it at a particular time, and therefore it's not a surprise and we don't think the world's crashing down because of a necessary loud noise.
See, I got what you got there. There's a notification from OEM that there might have been some emergency situation.
Right.
There was no emergency situation.
Right.
If there's no emergency situation, do it during daylight hours. So that's what we've got to train them to do, to understand that they don't exist in the vacuum. And it's unfortunate that we haven't established a relationship with this company when they took over from Peace Band, but that's got to happen. And that's going to happen.
Thanks a lot.
One last thing. I want to wish you all a happy Hanukkah, a good winter solstice, shortest day of the year, a Merry Christmas, a superb Kwanzaa, and a healthy and happy New Year. I hope that you will bring the seasons peace on earth, goodwill to men, to the table when we meet here again on January 4th, 2012. So, committees.